This guitar lesson, I printed off another song to start, and it's Realize by Colby Calais. Now, the problem with it is that we started to listen to the song, and the chords weren't exactly right on this one, so we had to go through the whole entire lesson. That's really what we were just doing, is listening for the chords and figuring out, changing them and figuring out where the new ones that weren't even on here go. But they did have, it is just 4 chords on here: C, A minor, F, and G over B. And so we got through the first verse, the chorus, the second verse, obviously the chorus again, but we didn't get to the third verse. But that is okay. I can attempt it and then see if it's correct next week. I think I'm going to make myself, that's my own homework. So for these different chords, I chose this song because it's simple enough because it has 4 chords, but it's also, there's no chords that are repeated from Our Song by Taylor Swift. So the first chord, C, is one of the basic chords that I learned first, and that's when you put your index finger on the B string, which is the second string from the bottom, then you on the first fret, and then on the second fret on the D string, ready, good, yeah, on the D string, which is the fourth string, you put your middle finger, and then with your ring finger to slide it all the way over to the 3rd fret and it's the 5th string. So this C note, that's a C chord, and it is really difficult for me, and that's also why I picked this song, because I noticed that it did have a C, and I know that I struggle with the C chord, and the more I play it, the better I'll become at it. And then it has an A minor, which the A minor, you keep your index finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and you put your middle finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, and you put your middle finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret. So I had to make sure I'm saying that right. That's an A minor. And you don't want to hit the top chord on the A minor or the C. And then you have the G over B, and a normal G is on the 3rd fret with your index finger on the 6th string, your ring finger on the 2nd string, and your pinky on the 1st string, all in the 3rd fret. That's a G. But a G over B is when you keep your ring and your pinky where it is on the 1st and 2nd string, and then you take your ring your middle finger off of the 6th string, and instead you put your index finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and that is a G over B. And that one you don't hit the top 6th string either. And then we have the F, which is a bar chord, which just means that your whole entire index finger is going to go across the 1st fret to kind of muffle the sound, I guess. And then your middle finger is going to go on the 3rd string, the 2nd fret, and your ring finger will go on the 5th string of the 3rd fret, and your pinky will go on the 4th string of the 3rd fret. So hopefully, okay, this one's going to be hard for me too. All craziness going on over here. That sounded so horrible. Something along those lines. I'm sure I'll get better at it, but yeah, so the F, you hit all the strings, and I'm gonna have to work on the F chord, the C chord. The A minor is not that bad, actually. Like, that's minor. Haha, A minor, it's minor. Huh. And the G over B isn't a problem either. But the F really hurts my wrist, and so does the C. So I think, but that's the way that D was for me before. It really hurt my wrist, but now it doesn't anymore, so I just kind of need to get used to it. So there you go. That's what I learned.